Hey everyone. Of course, April recently ended, so time to give a rundown of what I got over the past month. Starting out, I got Blu-ray release of Bumblebee. It's still up for debate on whether or not this is a direct prequel to the previously released movies, sort of a reboot, or a tiny bit of both. But whatever the case, this new 80s adventure has gotten a lot of deserved praise, so I'm happy to have it. As well as this little mini comic thing that comes with it, whether or not it ends up actually fitting well into the timeline. Also got these little guys. The Wave 1 Battle Masters for the War for Cybertron Siege toy line. Blowpipe, Fire Drive, and Lionizer. They transform into weapons for larger figures to wield. These two into guns, this one into a blade. And they actually come with little effects parts, like blaster fire, twin barrel, and a little like blade swiping motion. You can either put on the weapons themselves or onto the weapons of other figures, or even onto hard points on them to simulate like impacts. So that's nice bits of fun. Also got the MicroMaster 2-packs of, hopefully I get this right, Visper and Stormcloud Decepticons. Flak and Top Shot Autobots. And Road Handler and Swindler, also Autobots. And I forgot to mention Blowpipes, a Decepticon, while Fire Drive and Lionizer are Autobots. They come as little MicroMaster 2-packs. They have their own individual vehicle modes, but they also can combine into sort of double size weapons. The Autobot pairs into guns, the Decepticon pair into a sword. Those aspects are kind of underwhelming, but it's still nice to have different things to equip to other Transformers toys. Over into Transformers comics, the big trade paperback of Transformers Unicron. From the big wrap-up miniseries for the first IDW continuity. Collecting issues 0 through 6, as well as the little bonus stories, and even the little writer and artist interviews from the individual issues. Don't think I mentioned that when talking about those individual releases, but yeah, they're a nice little bonus. And of course, to give a rundown, the creative team, written by John Barber, art by Sarah Pia DeRoche, Andrew Griffith, and Kei Zama. No, I mixed myself up. Art by Alex Milne, Sarah Peter DeRoche, Andrew Griffith, and Kei Zama. Bonus stories written by Chris Ryle, David Rodriguez, Brendan Easton, Christos Gage, and Magdalene Visaggio, with art by David Messina, Nelson Daniel, Juan Samu, Paolo Villanelli, and Fico Ossio. I think really the only thing missing from this is maybe a 100% comprehensive cover gallery. That's okay. Although I do hope that there's a hardcover release for this sometime down the line. Be nice to have it like that. Criterion's new Blu-ray release of Night on Earth, a 1991 film directed by Jim Jarmusch. Slow anthology film exploring 5 little tales in taxicabs in various American and European cities. I was interested in this for quite some time, even when it was DVD only, so it's nice to see it get an upgrade. This originally came out last month, but it took me a while to get this. The next volume from Boombox is Lumberjanes series, volume 11, Time After Crime. Collecting issues 41 through 44, written by Shannon Waters and Kat Lay, illustrated by Aimee Satoyo, exploring kind of time interference shenanigans. So, nice to have. Even if it went into the next month. Some more Hasbro Universe collecting in G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes, Agent of Cobra. Collecting the 5-issue miniseries, sort of towards the end of the line of the original IDW continuity before the Revolution relaunch and stuff. Written by Mike Costa, art by Paolo Villanelli, exploring exactly what's going on with the controversial G.I. Joe ninja now joining forces with the enemy. And taking place around the same time, Fall of G.I. Joe Volume 1. Collecting issues 1 through 4 of the abruptly canceled series, written by Karen Travis with art by Steve Kurth. Again, kind of figuring out Cobra's plans, despite them appearing to now be a peacekeeping force. Like I mentioned for Volume 2, it was kind of poorly received. Not as much of a kind of sci-fi military action thing as this continuity used to be, but still nice to gradually get close to completion, however slow my journey is. Got the next War for Cybertron Siege Weaponizer in the Autobot 6 gun. Goes from robot to a cool futuristic aircraft, but also separates into multiple pieces to form weapons and armor for basically any figure in the line his size or larger, as well as looks nice as a companion to Metroplex in homage to the original toys. So of course I had to get him. Took me quite a bit of retail searching to find this, but I did also get Steven Universe, the complete second season on DVD. Includes, oddly enough, only 22 episodes, not the full 26 of the season. It also has animatics as a special feature, and it comes in this larger box because it includes a plush keychain of the head of Garnet's original form. Kind of eerie, kind of funny. But nice to have as a little extra in the purchase. Fortunately, there was a slight delay already in the release schedule, but now issue 3 of IDW's Transformers reboot. Of course, written by Brian Ruckley with art by Angel Hernandez and Cache Whitman. As tensions continue to heat up on Cybertron, both in the aftermath of the Sun murder as well as the Decepticon faction's increasingly controversial choices. Like I noted in my runtime video for the cards themselves, of course got 3 packs of both Wave 1 and Wave 2. Don't really need to go into much detail, but as a reminder of the character card releases, I got Dinobot Slug, and extra Deadlock, a different Optimus Prime in Wave 1, and Wave 2 I got Dead End, Autobot Nova Star, and Autobot Grapple. So, still a nice variety. Still happy to keep collecting. Next issue of Oni Press's Invader Zim comic, of course, number 42. Written by Sam Logan with art by Warren Wosinick. Exploring this cosmically isolated alien civilization who believe a savior will crash from the sky someday. And wouldn't you know it, because of a space battle they're involved in, both Zim and Dib find themselves suddenly in the midst of this. And finally, another new Criterion release, the 1979 Australian film My Brilliant Career, directed by Gillian Armstrong, based on this Miles Franklin novel. It's sort of a turn-of-the-century romance story, so figured it's worth checking out. And okay, I think that went pretty smoothly, except for my confusion on listing the Unicron artists. But yeah, comics, movies, TV, toys, games. Another nice assortment. Got a few ideas of what I'm getting throughout May, but there can still be some surprises, some different choices along the way. So I'll see you in early June to talk about the May purchases. See you later, folks.